Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Corbin Burnes. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 12:35.
Now the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. One and two now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Steal.
Springer on the run. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Popped up. Henderson should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Boogie's swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Oh, 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Bichetta's retired. And that will end the inning. J0 O's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One out, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. In the air, left side. Varsho after it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The lefty fires. And right back to the mound. On to first. Inning over. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Baltimore. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Burns back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Justin Turner. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Out to short. Henderson tosses across to first. Turner is out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And that's a base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Burns with a move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Bell on third with 2 out. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs. Runner on first. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A massive home run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Kiermaier now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one blasted deep to right. Mullins raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
And that one in the air center field. Rutschman retired. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ramon.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. That's in there. Strike 1. Fly ball to right. And that is Springer. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first. 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Springer, in his 11th season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that one hammered Cowser. Ranging back. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's 4-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the rookie center fielder, Colton Cowser. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. In the air, center field. Kiermaier snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jackson.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. They're down 4-0. Back here in Baltimore, now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Burns back to work. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now a chance for swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Short hop liner handled it short. The throw, they get the out, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And midway in the 4th. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. And first offering is fouled off. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Good eye right there. The Blue Jays leading by 5 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And the right-hander back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. That's it for Corbin Burns. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick new arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on here, Dean Kremer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So a man aboard, and next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw over to first. Springer back, and they got him.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Man in scoring position with 2 away. So now Turner in on that right side. That one fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, right side. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base run.
It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
They're going to tag him with the error right there. That's the right ruling, so still no hits for the offense, but maybe this free base runner gives him something to get up for. It also forces him to work out of the stretch now on the mound, so we'll see how it affects him.
Ramon Urias now at the plate. There's the strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. The Orioles hitless so far in the game.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. And a 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
In the air out to center under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Man at first, Colton Cowser digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard. That gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Urias over at second. Cowser at first. One gone. Connor Falefa. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's one run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 1. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Cowser moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, the next to hit. Kiner Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. He's already homered here in this one. This one popped up, middle of the infield. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jackson Holliday. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Holliday gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Hayes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Two outs.
Oh. 1 and 2.
Got him swinging. And the Orioles leave one. They trail it 6-1. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter is George Springer. And a pitch. Popped up. Mountcastle settles under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Bo Bichette. Now move to first. Guerrero dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. To third. And he grabs it foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Adley Rutschman. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And George makes the grab. 2 down.
the first baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Varsho makes the play, and that is that. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the eighth. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Turner climbs in on that right side. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. Brings it in. And there's two away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tim Meza.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Connor Falefa tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So up next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Check on the runner. Kiner Falefa dives back in. This to third. Quips it to Mountcastle. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate. On the ground, right side. And he's out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes, looking for a two-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Into center. Cowser settles under it, corrals it, and that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 2. Staying in the game on defense, Nathan Lukes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Chad Green ready to go.
number 59, Chad Green.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder,
Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
0-2 now. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And it's fouled away.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped in the air, left field. Varsho pulls it down. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Set down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. There's a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The Orioles down to their final strike. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.